What's your best advice for starting a new market, presentation-wise? Can you do travel parties or presentations even when I'm the only person doing this in my market? Yeah, absolutely. So if you're in a new market, number one, at some point you're going to have to do the presentation anyway. So just learn how to do the presentation. Maybe, if there's a video of someone doing a presentation, watch it 10 times, take notes on it, and just commit for you to start doing a presentation. If you need to hit play on a video, you can do that. I've signed up, hundreds of people over the years through video presentations, hundreds of people, thousands of people through, doing a presentation. The bottom line is start presenting. Take on that leadership ability. You're going to have to do it anyway. You might as well. So here's my advice. If you're starting a new market, whether it's someone on your team and you're coaching them to do it, or you're in a new market and there's not an existing campfire in that city to plug into, you create the campfire. Okay, so you start a weekly flagship meeting every Thursday night in your home or your apartment clubhouse or wherever it may be. Whatever night it is, you're going to have an event. Come hell or high water, you're doing a presentation. Even if you're doing a presentation all by your lonesome, you're doing a presentation. Commit to doing that once a week and get your team committed to coming at least once a week for that flagship event. It's a social proof event. I would recommend having a handful of people on your team before you start that. Go out and personally enroll 6 or 10 people and then start that weekly flagship. If you have no one on your team, you don't necessarily have to start a weekly meeting if you got no one on your team. Go out and enroll some people through one-on-ones, two-on-ones, in-home presentations, things like that. And the way it looks, I'm not going to get on my whiteboard, but basically, once you have a handful of people in your organization, you got some people who are saying, you know what, I want to build, give them an event to build to. Once a week, you're doing a presentation. Everyone's going to invite to that weekly flagship meeting. This meeting is going to grow or die based on one thing: the events going on in between that weekly flagship. The one-on-ones, the two-on-ones, the launch parties for new people. See, whenever our team enrolls a new person, we're instantly encouraging them to do a launch party. Great, you're on the team. Here's the easiest way to kick off your business. We want to go show your easy ones. Who's your best friend? You got stranded on the side of the road. 3 flat tires, 1% battery life. You need someone to come pick you up and loan you money for tires. Who are you going to call? Who's that one person? That's who we're going to go show first. So you got 1 or 2, 3 easy ones. We're going to go show right away, immediately. We're going to want to score in 24. We want to enroll someone, sell a product, sell a service within the first 24 hours, okay? If they want to do the business, we get them on the business as well, right? So that's what you're doing, but you're scheduling a launch party a week out. That's what you're doing with all the new people. See, if you have a lot of new launch parties happening if you're doing your flagship on Thursdays, if you have launch parties Fridays, Saturdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Mondays, you're doing launch parties, and then one-on-ones and two-on-ones at breakfast, at lunches, after work, things like that. That all feeds into the weekly flagship. So that's my recommendation on starting a new market. Make sure you are doing the launch parties with the new people.